Hello, Krios. Murder hobos try and rob each other in the grimdark future of the 41st millennium. That's the short of it. The long of it is that we're a bunch of people stuck in a giant hive city, and we're trying to make the best of the situation. A hive city being in the 41st millennium, a city that touches the sky and can house... Our planet houses like 6.7 billion humans on a hive world. On like Earth. Hive worlds house several hundred billion in a single city. Needless to say, that should give you the scale of how ridiculous this all is. Also, hello, carrier! Also, just for gear's sake, I actually opened up some boxes and got a ton of gear. I also secured me this plasma pistol. The other was like a permanent stat booster, well, a max stat upper, for using it in a fight, which I'm not going to do for right now. There is no warp stone here. Sup, Revy? By the way, I found that there's a modding community for Mordenheim. Good stuff. You have crowbars. You clunk people on the head. Yeah, no, give me a minute. And yeah, this is a Mordenheim-inspired game. Where is the... There we go. There you go. Hello, Dragon Tamer. Not sure what you're in reference to. Alrighty. I can actually afford to take another person on right now, so... Gotcha. Also, Deadeyes, Scout Snipers, has a grappling hook. Brawler, all about the melee weapons. Heavy, Big Daka. Saboteur, screws over the entire level and uses chem throwers. Well, different kind of throwing weapons, not little throwers. Lay Mechanic, praise the Omnissiah and pass the servo arm. Saboteur or Lay Engineer? Because do know that being a Lay Engineer does remove your arm for it. And kind of. This is 40k. Now, to be fair, that servo arm is, you know, it's got things like a rivet gun, a saw blade. Like, Lumi's running around with a fucking saw blade gun, I believe. Oh no, she's got the rivet gun on right now. She wanted the saw blade thrower. Alrighty. It really does. I'm gonna look into it. Now, I'm not sure what lay mechanics need. Looks like they're kind of intelligence-based. As for stats, you can modify them. Toughness, strength, agility, or just a +1 down the board. Same for intelligence traits and martial traits. Lay mechanics have an interesting way of that they can go either way. They can go either punchy or shooty. And honestly, Glaive, I think that the scaling story missions are better than what we had before, because the story missions were just static, and that you just had to meet the challenge. With the scaling stuff, you can take them on much sooner, rather than you arbitrarily need to be at 2,000 point. Shooty McShooty. I mean, that's fair. That's understandable. I am aware of Wasteland. I'd prefer to go through Wasteland 2 before I do Wasteland 3. Well, with Shooty. Nah, you got a decent agility score. And honestly, that works. Hired. Now give me a general color scheme. By the way, I unlocked fucking gas masks recently because I got through the entirety of the story. That was a slog and a half. Okie dokie. You've got this one that makes you look like a gator mouth, and then you've got this rounded one. Yeah, you can only physically ever have a one-handed weapon. blue body this one. The brown would complement better. Makes it look all rustic. That's an interesting hairstyle. What, do you not have hair ties in the grimdark future? You just gotta keep using a sweatband? This one, got it. Also, hello, Pearl. Long time no see. I don't see how it's terribly relevant, but he was considered to be one of the best in his class. Your shirt kind of gets changed after once you put some armor on. Mostly leathers, given the theming of the gang, but yeah, that'll work. Pauldrons if you want them. I forgot how encompassing that servo arm was. Praise the Omnissiah. Probably actually wouldn't look the weirdest, too. Actually give you a pauldron on the right arm, given you're all cybered out and whatnot. Yeah, there's no eye patches, no eyewear. It kind of sucks. Yeah, there's also no helmet for some reason, which is kind of fucking weird. Alright, so who's in the active duty? I'll try to keep people who are currently here in stream on things, so it's not, you know, only these people. Also cycles out some new people, too. Meow. Hi, cat. Actually, no, I'll cycle cat back in, then. That's a relatively balanced force. Kind of a skirmisher type. Glaive's there for the hard sniping. Lay engineer. We've got big guns Daka McCat. Let's get these boys equipped. Roid stem. Okay, I see why there's difference in frag grenades. Frag grenade and a Medicae kit. Yes, Ravi does believe he's Gordon Freeman. I've got an adrenalizer kit. Cat's got crack grenades. Give Cat a Medicae kit. An adrenalizer shot. Slot is always fun, but not a good idea. And a Gelsic. Stinger mold. And a photon flash grenade. Or two of them, even. How are we doing for guns? We're still rocking all tier 1. Got it. Oh yeah. Carrier wants to go shooty, so we're going to need to get them a las or auto pistol. Speaking of, Glaive, las rifle or auto gun? Gotta see if we have any heavy weapons to switch out. Oh god, we can give Cat a las cannon if we want. Also, we're not in the guard, so las guns are actually good. Deadly. Ah, yes, they just casually have 5,600. I think we can swing hard. Oh, right. This has been a bug that's been floating around. When you complete the story mode, you lose all your infamy points. Wait, what the fuck? But I have done these. Give me a sec. Gonna check something. Just gonna do a quick check over. Thankfully, this game loads fairly fast. Yeah, wow, it just isn't giving me any of my infamy points. Well, that sucks, but whatever. I'll just get new ones. It just means we don't have the house blessing to start off with. We're going to want to keep doing salvaging benches. So, here we go. So, there are 2 Escher gangs and 2 Orlocks. Why no Goliath? So we need to retrieve either gas fungus or water. Dire circumstance begets great profit. A truth guilders know well. Hoping to benefit from a recent drought, the contract is offered to raid a suspected water source. Contamination is pervasive in the Underhive, so only clean water should be recovered, along with any purification tablets you may find. Or go get gas fungus. Guilders are quick to capitalize on rumors concerning Underhive settlements growing food outside of Guilder control. A contract is out to seize the food so that it may be distributed among the proper channels. Survival of the fittest, or richest as it were. Leave any rotten food behind. They fought. Meanwhile, we're fighting fellow Orlocks. Caw-caw, Adderlion. Let's get looting. It could be either, but specifically for operations, it is NPC. Why would they send death threats? What the fuck? Let's keep it tight. We want to go slow as we can. Well, actually, no, I'll just deploy my heavy. Wow, okay, that kind of sucks. Can I heavy barrage on him? So heavy barrage has to be from a higher elevation. That kind of sucks, but I think we can still swing it. So unfortunately, Cat has been spec'd to shoot metric crap tons. Yeah, no, that ain't working. But will this count? Yeah, so you just can't camp the spawn. Okay, let's try to rethink our move then. Tune up. I should be able to overwatch, or not. Keep Cat low. Kinda sucks that, I'm used to much slower heavies. Do you have a fucking plasma? Yeah, you just have a plasma cannon! We're gonna want that. We're gonna want that real fucking bad. It can be fairly tough. Really depends on how stuff is going to go. Cab might be round one-did. That's unfortunate, but okay. That also works. Oh, wow, okay. Ambush range is weird in this one. It's not clearly defined, admittedly. Well, Ravi's gonna rip and tear this lady. The problem is your turn was first, so we kind of had to work with it. I got you covered, though. Because you can shoot into melee, and it's not a problem. You're going to crowbar a lot more people by the time this is done. Oh god, he's using 2 auto pistols. That could be interesting. Unfortunately, the guns are kind of weak, so melee is ascendant right now. Oh, their lay mechanics going first. Oof. My condolences, so you got to do that all over again. Is there somewhere you can zipline for a tactical advantage? Kind of nice if we could get those pipes, but I know that's not a physical area you can go to. And you only need 30 to take a shot, so up you go. Nah, just drop her. Go, lay mechanic. Oh, they got a flamer ready. Oof, that could be interesting. And the flamer is breaking off to go do other things. Oh no, he's specifically going after Glaive. And laid a trap off to the side. Mistakes were made. Yeah, you don't have anointed armaments yet or anything useful. I want that plasma cannon. Yeah, unfortunately, this is not really a situation for the lay mechanic. I'm getting in there. Can I... Yes, I can still entrench. Let's get fighting! Oh, wow, I messed that hit up. %26 grace chance. Yikes. Alright, if I didn't get one graze out of that, I would have very much killed him. But he's stuck, and he has to commit actions, a lot of AP, to get out of my melee. So that's good. Okay, he's now wasting his time. Okay. Ah, he went to a healing station. It's unfortunate, but it happens. And using more healing. So he wasted his entire round. I mean, he's not dead, which is an upside, but... Yeah, and we'll kill him. He should be out of AP by this point, but still, that nearly decked Cat. And this is what the Medicaid kit is for. Stand up. We'll run our ass to the healing station. Why can't we use it? Unless he counts as being too close. In that case, you're about to have a bad time, buddy. Now I don't have enough AP to use the heals, but I will steal his plasma cannon. A level 4 plasma cannon, 'cause sure. They're trying to get goodies because they're losing a lot of people. Just getting something out of this mess rather than nothing. Except he could have run for the other extraction point. Oh, nope, he's trying to get into melee with me. Ow. No, it's still about as jank as it gets. Uh... Do I want a melee on that? Yeah. Roid stem. Oh god, that flamer could probably actually hit both of the grouping. That's not good. The good news is he's not. We're right there, so prepare for flamer hell. Or he's heading upstairs to hit Cat, I guess? He's just throwing grenades at this point. And is stealing grenades off his body. No crit. Entrench. No crit. Reload the las rifle. I'm probably going to need my lay mechanic up there. And since one of their guys died, they just don't get a turn this round. And that's a kill. What's in the box? Fungus. It's a thing. Let's get some shredding in. Well, it's definitely not good for his health to do that. So, maybe a little concern there. Not going to be stuck in a melee where I, Oh, I can just disengage without losing AP? Probably because I'm winning the melee, effectively. My plasma gun is probably going to jam. Kinda wish I could just double tap, but that's not happening. Oh, shit. Well, I cooked off a lot for that because, my plasma gun jammed. Not good. By the way, plasma guns don't jam in the 41st millennium. They explode or plasma vent. And Ravi's probably going down. Yeah, he's on his ass. Not having good melee talents kind of sucks early on. Okay, fair enough. If he's just chewing on it, he should be okay. My ass is burning! Get Cat some meds. And I accidentally tripped the trap. Oh yeah, you have a crack grenade. Bada bing, bada boom. And that immediately tears up a lot of their armor. Try to be tricky. Yeah, that's the one you can shoot right there, so... Yoink! That's a hit. Entrench. We're just trying to fish for those crits, and they just ain't happening. There we go! There's his first crit. He is a very good kitty. What's in this box? A nugget. And you're under a lot of suppression, surprise. Oh, no, you just don't belong. Melt a grenade. I'll take that tier 4 sword. Opiate extract. Yeah, we're gonna get that for Glaive and then get that gas canister. Now, where's our objectives? We want to start securing those. Alright, that's as far as we can go. I mean, where's our start point? Right here? We could probably get a shot off or two before we go. Try to Zot the head. No armor on that point. I mean, what good kitty doesn't enjoy the laser pointer? Oh, that's the stuff. And they only have one turn. Oh, he also has a thing. He's probably just going to try and leave with it. Yes, yes he is. He's just gonna leave all his buddies for dead. Well, that forcibly puts us in the looting round. carapace. Why can't I pick this up? Oh, because your backpack's full. Fuck it. This is more important. Yeah, this is very much a Mordheim game, or the guys who made Mordenheim, so if you're not into Mordenheim, you're not going to be into this. Is there any easier way to get downstairs? Doesn't look like it, so we're going to just have to jump multiple times. I will say the jump is a bit jank. There we go. That's the angle we need to jump down. Left Greave Flak. Good armor. Surprisingly, like, I noticed that the gear, at least in story mode, went up to tier 5, so the fact we're getting tier 3 and 4 is on hard is surprising. Can I get to that loot? I might be able to slip in another loot. Yes, I can. Oof. Oh, it just gives you more time to refine it, right? Then Cat is actually the last one who can get lootables. The problem is that Cat is slow. Let's try to zipline down and see if that gets us anywhere. Kind of. It'd be a lot better if I could find a more efficient jumping off point. Unfortunately, doesn't look like it. I think Glaive already looted that. Yeah, we're gonna get down there and just have no ability to loot anything, which kind of sucks, but whatever. But oh, you can vault. Yeah, that's either for the Saboteur to fix, to destroy, or the Lay Mechanic to fix. I can, yep, barely can grab that. Nice. And I'm basically done. I've got a bunch of stuff on my back. Needless to say, they lost real bad. We're gonna see. Left arm shrapnel. The fighter has a bullet or piece of shrapnel lodged in their arm, causing constant discomfort. Plus 5 AP cost to carry weapon. Basically, you now suck a little more at looting. Long story short, just stick to your mono set of weapons and you're good to go. And honestly, you're going to just be primarily fighting. Oh, you also don't get the EXP for surviving the mission. So basically, you kind of just ate shit. That's awkward. Because you have to survive the mission. You do indeed get to thwack. That's a bit of a brutal light recovery. Your fighter has been injured. The effects of injuries are often permanent, though some can be corrected by implants and bionic upgrades. Some new injuries come with an additional debuff, called recovery. Fighters who go into battle while they're still recovering suffer combat disadvantages and have a greater chance of injuring themselves. So yeah, you're just going to be stuck with shrapnel in your arm. Yeah, no, the fact that we're in the 41st millennium... yeah, no, you need to take a chill pill for a bit. Which means... Adderlion, you're subbed in. And survivors then upgrade. Give you all the crit you need. Trying to make you the most deadliest shooter you can be. You could probably benefit from getting your alertness kicked up so that you can get egress. Because that allows you to get out of close combat in case you ever get engaged. Carrier! You need to get your stats up before you're allowed to do that sort of thing. You probably have a bunch of intelligence-based skills, so let's check it. Yup, all intelligence-based. Litany of Steel. Machine Spirit. Yeah, we want anointed armor. Oh my god! Also, what's plasma volatility? Yeah, we're gonna also get anointed armaments because it's fucking scary and good. Get you some intelligence boosters so that you can use all your skills properly, and you can get the... Because the nice thing about this game compared to Mordheim is that fighters have very limited slots for their skills. Here, yeah, you get everything, and you don't need to be an elite to get your skills to mastery. You just don't have as high of a stat potential, and you don't have access to leader skills, but who gives a shit? Cat further upgrades, and we're going to get her a goddamn plasma cannon. Especially since it's rank 4. Yeah, no, the fact they cap out at like 54 compared to the average ganger's 20 something is ridiculous. Cat's got a way to go, and it's going to save that EXP pool. Iron Will, I also learned, by the way, is a fucking amazing skill. 50 HP, 75% of resistance to being thwacked by everything. And then we're gonna go with Heroic Call to Arms. Okay, next operation in the Underhive. Go retrieve Grog or Gas Fungus. Oh yeah, it's a hold the line dealio. Our line. It's our favorite fucking line. Our line. Let's get the food. I swear that they probably script so that one gang usually goes to here. And now we're gonna have a three-way fight over here. So in either case, a three-way fight sucks. Dragonfall's very good. We're deploying second. Honestly, probably across from our enemy is the best way to go about it. Oh, they're gonna tear each other apart if they're spawning right across from each other. I'm also gonna diversify my spawns so that we can take full advantage of being able to target them individually. Yeah, Jesus, they're all rank 4 and rank 5 gangers. Their heavy uses melee weapons. Actually, why? Oh, I can shoot out that barricade. By the way, I've gotten my basic shoot action down to 12 when I tune up. That's spicy. She also has a plasma gun. And that is how you're supposed to use, a plasma gun. Yeah, Escher gangers do that. It's just what they do. Cat's unfortunately got the entire thing on lockdown. Well, the entire lane. Wonder if there's a better way to attack this. There is no, yeah, we're just gonna jump it. Oh, that's gonna give you far less initiative, though, which we kind of need to get into position in the first place. So, just overwatch it. Yeah, Escher kind of looks like a peacock with a lot of their aesthetic. By the way, compared to Mordheim, disengaging is incredibly easy. And now she's doping up on Slot, which is a melee drug despite the fact that she uses a chem thrower. Here's an actual meleeer. I don't know why they preference charge. Maybe it has some greater stun potential. By the way, those are the chain swords I was talking about, Ravi. Yup. Too bad they're on the other side of the map right now. Honestly, this may be a position we want to shoot from because she's pinned. Cat might be able to just plasma the shit out of her. Anoint armaments. Except that we need them to put it bluntly, light it up a bit more. But running all that distance is not going to do much. Yeah, anoint Glaive's armaments. Then, since we have nothing better to do, anoint your armaments. There's the salvage box. Oh yeah, that's right, I'm a daredevil. I don't have an AP cost when it comes to jumping, ever. Good stuff. Wild snake. Basically Brewski for liquid courage. Oh, I didn't notice you. Hi!